The station here, it closed in 1959, the 31st of March 1959. It was opened in 1885, and it was a busy station at the time and very much used. And then 2 years later, in 1887, the powers that be wanted to tap into the coal and the iron industries over in the west, and there was a track set up between here and Drummond, and it was all worked on £5 shares. As I said, we started the work here back in 1996, and it would have taken about 3 to 4 years to refurbish all of the buildings. It was a huge, it's a big site, 7 acre site, and a lot of buildings on the site. And we have the museum and the station master's house next door, and then further down you have the goods store for the Great Northern, which became our community centre, which we were delighted about, really. We open on Friday, Saturday and Sunday from 12 until 5 for tours. The guided tour could take something like an hour, when you take them through the buildings here, out on the platform, and then around the site. It's a lovely tour, very interesting. And then back in 21, we got to speak with Nuala and the TUS group, and we're so lucky to have got workers down here to help at all of this. Since that, we've had 5-6 workers here over the years, and it's been so useful. We have cleaning ladies, and we have maintenance people, and we have Paul. Paul is working on the Shawley wagon, and then we've had people on maintenance and grass cutting and all types of work like that. And that has enabled us to keep open, and we're so thankful for that.
Nuala got me onto TUS. It was a great scheme. They got me involved with the railway here with Tony Pryor, and to do the carriage. Well, the carriage, it was got 20 years ago, and Stephen Shannon and a few men done a bit of work on it, and they finished restoring it to original. I think it's the last one in Ireland. It's called the Shawley, and they used to transport cattle and feed up and down the railway on it. It's, I think it's the 1800s, late 1800s that was made. But there was a lot of work on it. It took me over a year, but I enjoyed it. There was a lot of cutting out old timbers that was rotten and joining them, and then replacing the floor, the panels, some arches on the roof, replacing the whole roof. A lot of restoring to it. I made a little bridge for Bounce Back Jason, and then made a little garden down over the bridge, community garden. I made a humpback bridge for it, for the children and that. And then I made gates, or old gates to look old for the railway. And then there's carriages as well down to prison and Loughlin House through the main shed and different things. I had to be involved in that as well. TUS has really helped me. It's a brilliant scheme. It's just a step forward now to getting back full-time work and experience of working again with my hands. And it's a real pleasure to see what you've finished. I didn't really feel the passion as much as I do now again before I started on it. I just felt I was at a dead end. But going on TUS and all the experience of it, friends I've met, everything, even the men, Shed, Michael and Patrick, it's all fantastic. It's just opened a whole new avenue of life for me. It's made me really, give me more drive.
I would be involved here in the allotment, doing heritage work over in the railway, or various community work. We do a lot of work also through the men's shed. The men's shed is involved in the local community, so it's all linked together. It's all hand in hand. I would be very proud of my last 6 months on tours with regard to the work that we do here on the allotment. This would be my own personal achievement, my own personal growth, if you like, and I think I like that the most because of the various groups that were involved and the various groups that came together. And we've done some work with some of the local schools. So we've done work with St. Brecons and Fairgreen. Fairgreen, Rosemary, the SNA, and Gail, the headmistress, were instrumental in setting up the little shed. The children got involved in painting the shed. Originally it was hand paints, finger painting, but we ended up decorating the entire shed. Both those schools have allotments here, and you'll see some of their seedlings ready to go. If I was to describe TUS in 3 words, I would probably say personal growth, community, and inclusiveness. Yeah. It's individuals working within the community. They're learning new skills, meeting new people, adding something to giving something back to the community, using their own skills and new skills. My people skills have improved, although other people might disagree. But yeah, you're always learning. Every day is a school day. So when you surround yourself with people, older people, younger people, whose knowledge base is much different from yours, then you're constantly learning from them. And the great thing is, these people are quite happy to pass their knowledge on. So this is Banjo. He's part of the TUS scheme. There is no me without him. He's the mascot for the men's shed as well. And he comes up here every day with me. He does the work here. He's very popular with the local residents, with the local children. Wherever you'll see me, you'll see him, and he's forever working.